Hey, what's going on, DerbyCon?
Woo!
Man, oh man, who would have ever thought a year ago would have turned into something like this? But thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Who's coming here for the second time?
Yeah, raise your hand if you were here last year.
Sweet. Nice job, seriously, guys, the reunion. So thanks again for coming out. Really appreciate everything. I do want to give a couple quick shout-outs to the helpers. Without you guys, seriously, the bags, the staff. Has the staff been nice to you? Minus Josh's voice resonating through the hallways? Good. If your hey was not good to you, well, who was that?
What did you expect?
Special thanks to all of our speakers that literally traveled from all around the world to get here. So a round of applause to all of our speakers. Thank you so much. You know, this year was a game changer for us. I mean, the call for paper submissions that we received was just absolutely humbling. So I want to give a special round of applause for those that we were unfortunately unable to accept, because again, without you, this conference wouldn't have been possible. So thanks again to those that we could not accept for this year. So. And a special thanks to all of our sponsors. We had a record number of sponsors this year. They're all around, so please go visit them and give them hugs and all that good stuff. Make them feel really uncomfortable. Because that's what we do, right? And so thanks again to all of our sponsors. Special round of applause. So who's the first time here to DerbyCon? Wow, that's a lot of new people.
All right.
Well, hey, welcome to the family. And that's really the vibe we like to give off here. You know, we're all friends. We're all equals here. There's no private parties. There's no exclusivity. Speakers are the same level as the attendees. We all have our own experiences in the security industry, and that's really why we started DerbyCon, was to really get that feel of coming together and being good friends and having that type of atmosphere. So, you know, please be nice to the network here, is my first caveat. I know some of you haven't been, so please be very nice. The Hyatt treats us very well. We want to come back again next year. But again, you know, it's a very fun, friendly atmosphere. We don't like any type of negativity, so keep that positive vibe going and the friendship going, because that's what it's all about. Adrian, you want to talk about how DerbyCon got started?
Sure. Well, way back when the local ISSA was having us teach some classes, and I was thinking, who all can I get to teach Metasploit? Because quite frankly, I couldn't cover all the subjects myself. So we got a group of people together. I believe I'd asked Dave about it, either at Louisville InfoSec or at ShmooCon, and of course we've got Martin in there, we got PowerCycle in there, Elliot in there. Who am I missing? That was it. And well, no one was actually watching the emails coming in for registration, and so they kept piling up. And all of a sudden we had like 70 people coming to this class, which I figured was going to be like 20 or 30 people. So we were like, well, we got this many people for this one-day class. Can we put on a conference in Louisville? So we started, you know, shooting back and forth amongst each other and trying to figure out what we're going to do.
Our initial conversations would be awesome if we get like 100 to 200 people. So
yeah, 300 was our original goal, I believe.
Yeah. We broke even at 300. So.
Last year we expected 300 to 400 people.
Yeah. So I mean, then from there, you know, we kind of hugged it out a little bit, figured some things out, and lo and behold, you know, we called a lot of friends up. A lot of people came out to speak for the first year. And it really just started to accelerate since then. So again, thanks again to everybody for making this such a success, because from the bottom of our hearts, we love you guys. So real quick, I'm going to do a quick talk about the different events here at DerbyCon. You have a lot of those in your actual handouts. So the first 2-3 pages have all the events listed, but I want to cover a couple of them. First, the Hardware Hacking Village by Level 1 is in. So definitely go check those guys out and do a bunch of soldering and burning things. Please don't catch things on fire. Like last year. The Lockpick Village by Fools. So definitely go take your test in the different locks in Lockpick Village. The Wireless Village. We have a Hacker Movie Marathon again this year. Where's Adam Williams at? Somehow he snuck Thor in there, so it's supposed to be hacker movies only.
Except for Thor.
Except for Thor, so we do have Thor showing every once in a while. He's been talking about
he
it.
made a case for it being a hacker movie.
So I don't know how
we didn't buy it.
But Dave sticks Van Wilder in the bag.
Well, they did remove stuff off Natalie Portman's machine.
He was going to watch that in his room late at night, actually.
Didn't Shield hack Natalie Portman's computer and then like remove files or something?
That dog scene's so hot. We have Smarter Than Assist. That's Friday at 8 p.m. We have the Friday level 1 after party at the actual hackerspace, which is located at 814 East Broadway. Again, those are all in your handout, so more information in there. We have DerbyCon, which is today. Get your bourbon on.
Who likes bourbon?
I like Michelob Ultra.
Who doesn't care what they're drinking?
We have Reboot the Movie showing tomorrow at 10:30.
Tonight.
Oh, sorry. It's tonight at 10:30. I keep getting my dates so confused here. So tonight at 10:30 is the Reboot film. If you haven't seen it, it's actually a pretty cool hacker type movie that has like things like Metasploit flying around. It's a really cool storyline. It's in here at 10:30 at night. There's free popcorn, and so definitely don't throw the popcorn. Well, you can throw the popcorn. Screw it. And have a good time with it. All right. So that'll be good. We have the Mini Poner Village. What? Where's the popcorn? Oh, here. Wait, what? This popcorn. Sorry. We have the Social Engineer Live podcast for all those folks that listen to the social-engineer.org podcast. That'll be at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. And the Zombies for Charity. Definitely excited about this one. We know that the upcoming zombie apocalypse is going to happen. We know it's going to happen here. So it's best to be dressed as a zombie so that you can escape the zombie apocalypse and get somewhere safe. If you need some information, please let me know because I have a lot of guns. DerbyCon party is from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., okay? We tried to do everything we possibly could to make this party amazing, okay? And I'm not going to ruin a lot of it, but Martin's got like fog and lasers and, like women shooting sparks out of their... We're not supposed to talk about that?
Yeah, no.
Oh, sorry.
That's a surprise.
Oh, sorry. So I'm not supposed
Probably a surprise to them, too.
We got Zach Faisal coming on and doing the introductions. So I'm trying to cover up there. We have dual core rocking it out after him, and then we have DJ Sci-Fi coming in to close the night out. So it's going to be an awesome night. We have free beer. Free beer. We have more kegs this year, and we have 1,500 drink tickets. And the drink tickets look something like. We made these special so you guys couldn't reproduce them, but one of you guys probably has a 3D printing machine.
I'm sure somebody in here can reproduce these, but we're hoping that you can't do it this weekend.
It looks like this. They glow in the dark, and it says DerbyCon on them. So please don't make forgeries of these. They actually glow in the dark, so it's kind of hard, I guess. I don't know. But here's a couple of them.
Yeah.
We're going to be handing out 1,500 of these.
So a couple of things about those drink tokens. They're going to be floating around all over the place. So if you get one of those, it's a free drink, but it's only a free drink at the bars in here during the party. They're not going to accept it downstairs. They're going to look at you like you're stupid.
I tried. A couple of scheduling changes. We had some scheduling cancellations and we had some scheduling additions. So a couple things to mention. Jeff Moss, the Dark Tangent, will be speaking Saturday at noon. So he will be here Saturday at noon speaking in this room here.
We had to slot him in, so please don't complain that there's no real lunch tomorrow. So if you want to see Jeff Moss speak, you're going to have to eat a quick lunch or give up lunch. It was the only way to slot it in.
Yep, we got Dev Otto on Saturday at 5 o'clock p.m. And speaking of which, where's he at? Where's Dev? Right there. He's our official camera guy, so if he's taking weird pictures of you, we will not use them for ransom or things later on. It's really for the conference, and we'll only use tasteful pictures. If you don't want your picture taken, just let him know, and he won't take them and delete anything that you have off of there, though. So he's our official camera guy.
Official.
All right? So don't punch him or hurt him or tackle him or anything like that, because you will be tackled back.
But if you do, make sure he gets a photo of it, 'cause it's going to be hilarious.
Kind of like the photos of you last night.
Did we put those on Twitter yet?
Please don't.
We have, yeah, how much is it going to take to not get them on there? We have Romer and Deviant speaking at 3 p.m. on Saturday. And then we have JP Dunnings speaking at 6 o'clock at Track 3. But all of those updates are on the website. And there's also a third-party mobile link that has a nice little thing for your phone. If you can get cell reception, then you're not using AT&T. Verizon's perfectly fine. Sorry, AT&T users. I've known to switch from them a long time ago. Never mind. Sprint's bad too. No?
My Sprint works fine.
Depending on where you're at.
It's just AT&T that sucks.
Okay. No AT&T people here, hopefully.
Sorry, AT&T.
Yeah.
We love you.
And we want to do a quick introduction to the Capture the Flag. To give you a little bit of heads up on that and what the actual Capture the Flag event looks like. So we're going to have Scott Webb here, also known as Trailer. He has a nice little truck
Trailer.
Or Sasquatch, I'm sorry, Sasquatch.
Well, this is our second year for the Capture the Flag. How many of you played last year? So it was our first year last year trying to get this set up. I've never done one before. We had a couple folks. We had a couple objectives for that. We wanted to make it, number one, fair, have some cool prizes, and also we wanted to cater to everyone's skill level. We had young kids playing, we had everyone up to the seasoned pen tester playing, and we wanted to make sure that you could play for 5 minutes or play the whole weekend and play to win. So with that, we made it available on wireless, and it's a self-registration scoreboard. It's going to open up at 3 p.m. today, and we're going to have 8 by 11 just printed sheets of paper that will hang around, and it tells you where it's at. It's in the aqueduct room, I believe is on the first floor, and it will be available on wireless. We'll have some available wired connections as well, and the information to get on the wireless, what network it is, will be on those posters, and when you get on there, it tells you the IP address to navigate or to point your web browser at, has all the rules, tells you what you can do, what you can't do. Read the rules very, very carefully and follow them, or else you will be punished. If any of you remember the scoreboard from last year, there were some negative points up there. Don't be surprised if there's more this year. So you've been warned. We have some very cool prizes. Top 4 places, the first place winner gets choice and so on. We have a black badge, whatever that is. I never heard. I don't know. Who wants one of those? Well, you got to earn it. So I get to watch you suffer through our challenges. We have everything from web app stuff, network-based stuff, encryption, reverse engineering, whatever it might be. Having one particular skill set is not going to let you win. You're going to have multiple skill sets, and there's a bunch of different things. We try to cater to everything, like I said. Back to the prizes, we have an Apple iPod, the black badge, $200 in prepaid gift cards, and Pwn Plug Elite from Pony Express. In addition, we have other prizes as well that will be handed out at random times. We're not telling you when, or we're not telling you what you have to do to win them. It's going to be random, and we will let you know. All announcements for the Capture the Flag will be on Twitter at DerbyCon CTF, and that information's on the poster, I believe, or at least it's on the registration as well. Once you register, you register a username and a password. And then from there, it tells you where to submit flags, and then you can see the scoreboard. Downstairs, we'll have it set up so you can come by, talk to people when they're playing, and also see the scoreboard. It'll have all the players listed with their scores, and it's a fun event. So hope to have a lot of participants and have fun.
Yeah. So I want to introduce you to, if you're not familiar with the DerbyCon team here, and a lot of team and family out there as well. But Nick Hitchcock, he's in charge of the physical security. So he's a nice one. Martin's a mean one, right? Sorry. Erin, my wife, because seriously, without her, God bless her, man. Seriously, you should hear our phone calls when we're going through like call for papers or we're going through something. We are like all off talking about like really weird things, and Aaron's like, come on guys, we've been talking about this for like an hour. Can we get back to focusing on DerbyCon? So she keeps our ADD in control.
Squirrel.
She keeps us all in line. What are you talking about a squirrel for?
Squirrel.
Oh, squirrels? What about squirrels?
Squirrels.
Squirrels? Squirrel? Sorry. That's pretty much how the conversations go. But seriously, thank you so much, honey, for all the awesome work that you do, because literally she keeps me sane and keeps everybody organized and puts all the schedules together.
She keeps you sane?
Well, you should see me before I met her, all right? Adrian Crenshaw, Iron Geek. Our very opinionated and very own DerbyCon, Martin Bos, Pure Hate. And I'm Dave. So, I'm never gonna outlive that small typo in one of my presentations, man. So
be careful in your font choices.
Nick's gonna give a quick shout out to the security team and talk a little bit about the security.
All right, guys. Again, thank you very much just for being here. This is awesome having a second year at DerbyCon. Again, we got an awesome red shirt crew. Some really cool people volunteered last minute too, which is really cool. Again, just as a reminder, in the area right outside the vendor area here, where registration is, that's that really ridiculous public walkway right there. So you'll probably get some Josh type yelling at you at times to keep that clear. Just obey the red shirts. That's all we ask. We'll treat you nice if you treat us nice. But we're really looking forward to it. At times we're going to be clearing out rooms so that we can make a room change. So if you guys could leave the room as quickly as possible, it would help us to change the room over. So, but again, we really appreciate it, and I just like to say it's an honor again to be a part of this team, and it's been really a blast.
And again, security team, staff team, my gosh, you guys are amazing. Seriously, everything that you guys have done have just really made this successful. When we first walked into the room, seeing about 1,700 bags really freaks you out. And so having to put inserts in and things like that, and people are taking off their personal time, and people that are coming to the con on their own dime, coming to help volunteer and staying up till wee hours of the night to make it successful. Special thanks again. All right, Johnny, can you come up here? So Mr. Johnny Long started a long time ago this little thing called Hackers for Charity. And last year, this small con, I still call it a small con, this small con raised more money than any other con that he's ever been to, right? Even DEF CON. So a very amazing feat from last year. We're going to try to do that same thing again, but we wanted to do two special things. One is we wanted to give you a full-time lifetime badge, Johnny, for yourself to come to DerbyCon, man. Thank you.
It's even got my name on it.
And guys, it's special. Wow. Special. It's special. I held it for a while.
Put it over the DEF CON logo. Is that how
And the second is we have a black badge being auctioned off for Hackers for Charity. Now, if you don't know what the black badge is, a black badge is a lifetime pass to DerbyCon. So this gets you into DerbyCon every single year. You don't ever have to worry about a ticket or waiting in lines. Well, I guess there was no lines. That kind of sucks. But that was a good thing, right? Did anybody wait more than 10 minutes? That's awesome. Good to see. But this black badge, seriously, if you're interested in it, the money goes to an extremely awesome cause. There's a lot of great stuff over the Hackers for Charity booth for auction. I have some signed book copies over there, and a lot of other things, personalized hugs, whatever you want. It's for you guys. So I just want to say a special thanks to Johnny, everything he's doing. I don't know if you want to talk about what's been going on for HFC. You want to wait for your talk, or you want to talk about your talk a little bit, but.
Well, no, I want to thank all you guys, the staff at DerbyCon. We were setting up this morning, and we always have booth creep. We get like one table, and then we want to turn it into three, and then we want to go up to the walls and hang stuff from the ceiling, and we usually push it until we get in trouble, to figure out how much space we can take over, and that's how we do it. Well, this was a little bit different this year. We actually had like red shirts coming over and like helping us like expand our influence and like folding shirts and all that stuff, and I was like, what is this? I'm totally not used to that. So you guys are doing an amazing job. This does feel like family to us, not just in terms of the personal support that we've gotten, but just in the faces and conversations that we see. We're really proud at DerbyCon and the work that you guys have done. So thank you so much for this donation. My talk is tomorrow at 9 a.m. It was a bit of a schedule change, so those of you that are mostly sober or just want to flop in that early tomorrow morning, I'll give you updates then, but thank you guys so much for everything.
Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it, buddy.
What's that? Yeah.
So Johnny comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, dude, do you think I can take that little bookshelf over there?" I'm like, "Yeah, sounds good to me." I mean, they're like, "Isn't hiking me bad?" I'm like, "Yeah, we'll find out." So I mean, it's no problem. So the second thing we want to do is, where's Boris at? Boris. Where's Boris at? Boris, can you come up here, man?
If anybody's looking for a guy named Shaded Security, this is him.
All right, so when at the count of three, everybody, okay.
Just in case he made you mad, you were looking for him.
This way, man. No, you're not gonna be able to get in that way. It's come around the other way. Other way. Sorry, man. Who's got the Price is Right theme song? So, again, you know, DerbyCon for us is really family, the community, and everything we do around it. And I don't know if it's too personal, Boris, but Boris got diagnosed with cancer. And so one thing we wanted to do, huh? No, one thing we wanted to do for you, man, is have you not ever have to worry about a DerbyCon badge again.
Oh, wow.
So there you go, man.
Awesome. Wow, thank you. Dude, I really appreciate this. Oh. Wow. I don't even know what to say, but thank you.
It's the least you can do, bro. Seriously. Thank you for all your help.
This is awesome.
Special little inscription down at the bottom.
Don't click shit.
And it's green.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man. Hey, pleasure.
I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry here. Yay, DerbyCon!
That's as much as you get out of them, so.
I said don't click stuff, and I even thought about it ahead of time, like, well, you know, don't delay, and but no, I didn't. I said don't click stuff. That's what we call.
When the words "don't click" came out of Adrian's mouth, I was like, oh no.
It actually says don't click shit out.
Yeah, subscribe. All right, everybody. Hey, again, thank you so much for coming out to DerbyCon. We hope, again, it's a success as it was last year. It wouldn't have been a success without all of you. And there's free hugs going all around. Jason Street's got some really weird ones for you. And he got a senator the other day. He hugged a senator. Like, where do you find these people? Where are you at, Jason? Yeah, and again, if you ever need anything at all, if you have issues or problems or things like that, just find one of us or someone in the red shirts. You know, we're here to help you guys out and make sure that this is one of the best experiences you guys had. So thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you at the closing ceremonies. Thanks, DerbyCon.